Hey everyone, it's JR here. With inflation on the rise and currencies fluctuating, it can feel like your hard-earned money is just vanishing. You work so hard for it, so the question is, where should you be putting it so it actually grows? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. Here at Best Investments Day by Day, we're all about giving you the tools and knowledge to make your money work for you. And today, we're bringing you the 7 assets that outperform cash in today's economic climate. Let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with an asset that has stood the test of time: gold. I'm talking about actual physical gold. Gold has a special place in the world of investments because of one key factor: stability. Economies crash, currencies lose their value, but gold maintains its value over time. When things get uncertain, people flock to gold as a safe haven, driving the price up even more. But hold on, it gets even better. Gold isn't alone in this. We're also talking about its precious metal siblings: silver, platinum, and palladium. Each of these metals has unique properties and uses, which means they each play a different role in the market. Silver, for example, is often used in industrial applications, so its price can be influenced by things like manufacturing and technological advancements. The point is, diversifying within precious metals can be a smart move. It's like building a little fortress of stability within your portfolio. Let's be real, the idea of owning a piece of the world is pretty appealing, right? But beyond the emotional aspect, real estate has been a cornerstone of wealth building for generations, and for good reason. It's tangible, it's in demand, and it offers some serious long-term growth potential. Now I know what you're thinking, doesn't the real estate market go up and down? And you're absolutely right, it does. But here's the thing, people will always need a place to live, and businesses will always need a place to operate. That underlying demand helps to provide a level of stability that you don't always find in other investments. You can go the traditional route and invest in rental properties, which can generate a steady stream of passive income while the property appreciates in value. Or you could explore things like REITs, which are like mutual funds for real estate, allowing you to invest in a diversified portfolio of properties without having to actually be a landlord. The key with real estate, like any investment, is to do your research. Understand the market you're getting into, and have a solid plan. Real estate has the potential to be a powerful engine for building long-term wealth. Now let's talk about the stock market. This is the one that often gets a bad rap for being a risky, unpredictable beast. And yeah, it can be volatile, there's no denying that. But here's the thing, the stock market is also one of the most powerful wealth-building tools at your disposal, if you know how to use it. The key here is to approach the stock market with a strategy, not with emotion. It's not about trying to time the market perfectly or chase the latest hot stock tip. It's about understanding your risk tolerance, investing for the long term, and building a diversified portfolio that can weather the inevitable ups and downs. One of the smartest ways to invest in the stock market is through index funds. These are like baskets of stocks that track a specific market index, like the S&P 500. When you invest in an index fund, you're essentially buying a tiny piece of hundreds of different companies, which spreads your risk and gives you instant diversification. The key is to focus on companies that have a solid track record, a strong management team, and are operating in industries that you understand. Building wealth in the stock market takes time, but with the right approach, it can be an incredibly rewarding journey. Now let's dive into the world of cryptocurrencies, the Wild West of the investment world. I'm talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the thousands of other digital currencies that have taken the world by storm. Love it or hate it, crypto is here to stay, and it's definitely shaking things up. So, what exactly is cryptocurrency? In a nutshell, it's digital money that uses cryptography for security. Unlike traditional currencies, which are controlled by governments and financial institutions, cryptocurrencies are decentralized. That means they operate on a network of computers all over the world, making them resistant to censorship and manipulation. Bitcoin, the OG cryptocurrency, gets a lot of attention, and for good reason. It's often referred to as digital gold because, like gold, its supply is limited. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in existence, which is part of what gives it value. As more people invest in Bitcoin and demand grows, its price has the potential to continue to rise. But Bitcoin is just the tip of the iceberg. For those who are willing to do their research, understand the risks, and invest responsibly, cryptocurrencies offer a unique opportunity to be a part of a financial revolution. Let's get down to basics, literally. Commodities, the raw materials that power our world, are often overlooked as investment opportunities, but they can be a smart way to diversify your portfolio and potentially hedge against inflation. Think about it. Everything from the food we eat to the cars we drive relies on commodities. We're talking about things like oil and gas, precious metals, agricultural products like corn and wheat, and even things like coffee and sugar. Now here's why commodities matter as investments. Their prices are driven by supply and demand. When the global economy is booming, demand for commodities tends to increase, which can drive up prices. On the flip side, when economic growth slows down, demand for commodities can decrease, leading to lower prices. This inverse relationship to the stock market is part of what makes commodities an attractive option for diversification. Investing in lithium, whether directly or through companies involved in its production, could be a way to capitalize on the growing trend of electric vehicles. For investors looking to add some diversification and potentially profit from global trends, commodities are definitely worth considering. Okay, let's talk about the ultimate investment: investing in yourself and your own ideas. Starting a business is not for the faint of heart, but it has the potential to be the most rewarding investment you'll ever make. And I'm not just talking about financially, although that's definitely a big part of it. When you start a business, you're creating something from scratch. You're taking an idea, nurturing it, and turning it into a reality. It's a journey filled with challenges, setbacks, and long nights, but it's also an incredible opportunity to learn, grow, and build something you're truly passionate about. The world needs more problem solvers, more innovators, more people who are willing to take a risk and create something new. Whether it's a tech startup, a local restaurant, or an online store, every successful business starts with a single idea and a whole lot of hustle. Most businesses fail, and that's just the reality. But for those who are willing to put in the work, learn from their mistakes, and persevere through the challenges, the rewards can be life-changing. All right, let's shift gears and talk about bonds, the reliable, somewhat predictable member of the investment family. Now I know what you're thinking: bonds, aren't those kind of, well, boring? And you know what? You're not entirely wrong. Bonds aren't exactly the most exciting investment out there, but that's actually a good thing. Think of bonds like the responsible older sibling of the investment world. They're not flashy, they don't make a lot of noise, but they're always there for you, providing stability and a sense of calm amidst the chaos. In simple terms, when you buy a bond, you're essentially lending money to a government or a corporation. In exchange for lending them your money, they agree to pay you back the principal amount plus interest over a set period of time. The beauty of bonds is that they offer a fixed rate of return, meaning you know exactly how much interest you'll be earning up front. This makes them a popular choice for investors looking for a predictable income stream, especially those nearing retirement. In times of economic uncertainty, bonds can actually increase in value as investors flock to their relative safety. So there you have it, 7 powerful assets that have the potential to outperform cash and set you on the path to financial freedom. Remember, building wealth is a journey, not a sprint. It takes time, patience, and a willingness to learn and adapt along the way. The key is to find the right mix of investments that align with your financial goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon. And remember, the best time to start investing was yesterday. The second best time is today. Subscribe to Best Investments Day by Day and get rich.